the power behind any action that we do. So I always feel Stri Shakti is the unique and special thing that the feminine gender brings to humanity and the power that we bring to this world. And it's of course very special to me. My relationship with the 9 Devis began with the Amar Chitra Kathas, reading about it, and of course because of my dance, doing Navadurga dance choreographies. So goddess for me is something that represents somebody who is all powerful, but at the same time very kind and benevolent. Also somebody who has the wisdom of the past, present and future. So this is what we call as the ideal woman. But at the same time, there is not one form for the ideal woman. In fact, we've shown 9 different forms. I think I relate to the Devi Shakti that is named Shailaputri because I believe she represents benevolence, innocence, and a certain sincerity and motherhood, which is what consumes my life. I feel I'm a very non-violent person. There's a lot of sincerity and a dedication in me, a sort of a tapas that I do daily in the form of my dance, or my penance to Lord Nataraja. And every time I look at my son, I think of, being a mother like Goddess Parvati is to her son Murugan or to Lord Ganesha. And similarly, the way she has a very wonderful father, that is the Lord of the Himalayas, I too have a very powerful yet gentle father who is like a mountain in my life. So I definitely relate to the character or the symbol of the goddess Shailaputri. So it's a very magical thing for my mind, and I think that to be able to transport your mind to that sort of a realm is a form of meditation or tapas for me. And obviously it brings a lot of goodness to my real life. It brings magic to me. So the one exercise that I go to keep my mind and my body motivated is to run. Just running about 3 to 5 kilometers a day boosts my energy and my mental health for the rest of the day. So whenever I run, I can dance better, I can perform better in the day, I'm a better person, I'm a better mother. I think it balances your hormones, your lung capacity, your blood circulation. So I would recommend running to everybody. So dance has helped me with a lot of pain tolerance, where your mind has to be stronger than your body. You have to be able to push yourself to do a lot more than what your body could normally do. But when you're dancing, there is no such thing. Your mind has to completely transport you to a different world where you don't even feel the pain or the stress that is happening in your body. And I think that is something only dancers can understand and develop. One of the secrets to dancing well and to keeping a certain quality is to do resistance training or weight training. I would recommend that for all women of all ages, no matter what profession you're in. It keeps your muscles strong. And also having a positive mind gives your body strength. If you feel you can do something, you will be able to do it. And if you want to do something. So I think the mind is the most strength-giving organ in your entire body. My relationship with food is very on-off. I don't like sweets. I tend to be an emotional eater and I eat a lot sometimes. So I would obviously recommend keeping a regular exercise routine and keeping your mind calm and happy. And that's when you tend to eat only what your body is required. Dancing and keeping fit will definitely help you keep your diet in check. So dance has taught me mainly about love in life, love beyond your father, your mother, your grandfather. I think the love that a student has for her guru is something that is very unique to a guru sishya or an artist's life, and it's something that I feel blessed to have experienced. Dance has taught me about sisterhood and brotherhood beyond blood. Teaching dance has also taught me to be a more benevolent person, to rise up to the occasion and to take responsibility and to give unconditionally. So the way I celebrate the Devi within me is to do dance choreographies. To be able to choreograph is to be able to express your own ideas in a very beautiful and elegant manner, and to be able to change the world a little bit. So if I, through my choreographies, can represent women or myself as a woman in a slightly better way and change the way the world sees women. So at least through my choreographies, if I could represent beautiful women figures and help the audience explore their mind and their beauty and inspire people to see women in a different way, I think that's the way I can find the Devi within me. So first thing I would like to say is that I'm aware that a lot of people have lost their loved ones during this very hard time, and my heart and my condolences go out to each and every one of you. For the rest of us who have been luckier to have their family with them and safe and secure, my message to you is the world could have been much more worse if something like this had happened at a period where medicine was not so advanced and hospitals were not doing so much for us. We could have had it a lot worse. So we should count our blessings in the form of modern scientific advancement. My message to any woman who is inspired by me is to never stop dreaming, never stop believing in yourself. I myself was, as a dancer, I was one of the worst dancers that you could have ever come across when I was 10 years old or even 15. It's just that I loved it so much that even though I was terrible, I just kept going and going and going. So my message to you all is to constantly believe in yourself, and the way you see yourself is the truth. Don't believe in any negativity that other people tell you. The sky is your limit. You can do anything you want to and everything that you want to. I consider a lot of things my blessings. My family, the family that I'm born into, has given me so much of security and wealth and opportunity. I'm very thankful and grateful to have learnt with my guru, Dr. Vempati Chinna Satyam Garu. He has given complete new meaning to my entire life. And I'm also very, very grateful to my dear son. I think after giving birth to him is when I truly became alive and independent, and I started flying in my life. So I'm very, very grateful to have him in my life. Okay, at the top of my list, I can think of Miss Bijoyni Satpathy, the greatest dancer of all time. Miss Priyadarshini Govind, the only dancer who can make me cry when she's dancing on stage. I think Bhanupriya ma'am, I think the most incredible dancer that I've seen on screen. Then there is, I think, Anushka Shetty, one of the most beautiful women I've seen on screen. And I think maybe Zoya Akhtar.
தரிக்கிடத்தக்க திந்த தாங்கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிடத்தக்க திந்த தாங்கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிடத்தக்க